Haya. Hamjambo. Assalamu alaikum. God is good and all the time. Now, Mbadi, I want to remind you. Hawa jamaa unajua hawajui pali tumetoka mimi na wewe. Mbadi tulikuwa na yeye katika bunge. Wakati mimi na Mbadi tuko bunge lililopita, mara ya kwanza nilikuwa backbencher. Nilikuwa noisemaker kweli. Nyinyi mkiona kwa hapa kuna watu noisemaker, mimi I was the worst. Manake mimi nilikuwa upande wa opposition. Sasa nilikuwa ni first timer, nikifika pale kazi yangu mimi nikiona Mbadi anafanya hivi na mimi nafanya. Akipiga meza na mimi napiga meza na mikono miwili namna hii. Then we matured, and in the process of maturing, my party found it fit for me to be able to chair one of the most prestigious and powerful committees in the whole of Parliament. And I was the chair of the Public Investment Committee. Campaign manager wangu mwingine alikuwa ni Mbadi. Ndo alikuwa anazunguka kuhakikisha, and at that time it was one of the toughest elections. Kwa sababu kulikuwa kuna mvutano mkali baina yetu na upande wa Uhuru, kulikuwa hakuna mambo ya handshake. So they said huyu jamaa akiwa ndo chair wa PIC, hapa kutakuwa na matatizo kweli. And we had it our way, na Mwenyezi Mungu akatujalia. Mwenyezi Mungu alitujalia, whatever it is we did in Parliament. Leo mimi ni gavana wa hawa waungwana walioko hapa, and I couldn't have asked for a better job. Mbadi, tochi likumulika ile kazi ulikuwa umefanya katika pact, na being the leader of Parliament, you are where you are. But I can confirm one thing as well. I don't envy your job. Naomba fadhali, kama kuna yoyote mmoja wenu hapa atajaliwa kuwa rais wa Kenya, musinipatie kazi ya CS wa treasury. Kama mambo ni haya, tafadhalini, because you never know. I'm confident that amongst those who are here, there's someone who is going to pop up and become something. Mmoja wenu atakuja kuwa, and we can be, you know, we can reach in many levels. But I can confirm what I have learned by sitting. We boil down to three things. One, people know what needs to be known. Two, there are those who don't know. But three, there's also those who think they know, but actually they don't know. And the fact that you took the courage, you're the first CS. I don't know whether this has been done elsewhere, or I know you've done this in other parts of Kenya, but I don't know whether in any other administration, whether CS for Treasury has had the opportunity to sit down, talk to people one-on-one, have a smile with them where a smile is needed, and be tough when tough needed to be done. So you've done well. I think department ya treasury, kama wako na watu wa communication, they need ile mshahara yao ije kwako pia, kwa sababu you are doing a better job than them in the communication department. Now I want to state one thing. In this country, there's enough for everyone's needs, but there's not enough for everyone's greed. Let me repeat myself. There's enough for everyone's needs, but not enough for everyone's greed. I believe that what is out there is truly enough to be able to cater. We might not be able to turn the leaf overnight. That is an impossibility. But I strongly believe that if we can be able to take a step, that step will eventually be a leap will eventually be a run will eventually be a sprint, and we will have reached far by doing the little things that we are doing now. Collectively, we'll be able to do more. Are there challenges that this country faces? By all means, there are challenges. Coincidentally, coincidentally, and as I was seated there, I was saying to myself, I'm glad that the shoes John Mbadi is wearing are not shoes that would have stated opulence, or probably his watch or something. He's looking at his shoes. Because this whole conversation would have actually changed. And it would have been a conversation on what Mbadi actually wore when he was talking to the youth in Mombasa. Coincidentally, I've just come as my capacity, my party constitutional obligation. I have just come. I think that is the CS for Blue Economy. Am I right? I think that is the CS for Blue Economy. Karibu sana. Waziri, takuachia nafasi uweze kuwasalimia kisha waungwana, nitakukaribisha uweze kuwasalimia. Lakini nilikuwa nawaelezea katika mambo ambayo kwamba mumeyazungumza nyinyi hapa leo. Please hear me out very carefully, because I know the life that I've lived being in public office. I know how easy it is for words to be able to be changed. Mimi nimetoka hapa leo, my party ODM has decided to be able to come up with a solution by seeing on a 10-point agenda how we can be able to work together for the benefit of the people. Amongst the issues that we signed and we appended our signature on are the issues that you're talking about. One, where we're going to be able to ensure that there's going to be employment for our young people. That is what we appended our signature on today. Two, how we're going to be able to ensure that we build and we do not claw back on devolution. That is what we appended our signature on today. Three, every single person here has talked about public wastage, has talked about corruption. That is one of the pointers that we appended our signature on. I had someone shouting pale nyuma anasema ya kuwa pesa hakuna mashinani. That is one of the things that we actually appended our signature on today. And I want to assure you, it takes time to build, but it is very, very easy to be able to destroy. So give an opportunity. The remaining time, I'm seeing one thing is coming out clear as well. And I don't blame the young people. I truly do not blame the young people. People have lost faith in public offices. And I don't blame you, by the way. If I was you, I'd actually lose faith myself. I truly don't blame you. But we need to ask ourselves, that's the reason why we're called leaders. We need to ask ourselves, it's very easy, by the way, for me to stand here and say I'm denying everything and become a radical and talk all sorts of things. And I'll be able to get my 5-minute fame. A lot of you will put me on your WhatsApp statuses and you'll post me on TikTok and everything else. But that does not mean that what I speak and what I do will be able to ensure that you get jobs. I can only be able to get you jobs by ensuring that there's stability, and that stability will be able to bring industries in our county. That stability will be able to bring in investors in our county. That stability will be able to bring in tourism in our county. That stability will now be able to give me an equal opportunity as the governor of Mombasa to have a sit-in without emotions and tell the president of this country that I feel that some of the places where we're wasting out is resources need to go to the devolved units and not go to the state corporations. And Waziri, I want your support on this as well. The most recent one, nimeona KEFIS, something that has already been devolved to the county governments. KEFIS wanataka kuanza kucharge meli inspection on health and all. What is the purpose of the county governments if that is going to happen? Something that has not only been devolved constitutionally, but even IGTRC recently ensured that we totally separate, and the role of KEFIS is to come up with policies. The county governments are meant to be the implementers. So this is the conversation that we need to have. And I'm looking forward, I'm truly looking forward to seeing the faces that are here 12 months from today, or probably even less than 12 months from today, telling us that truly we made the right decision, we were brave enough, we were bold enough to say that let us put emotions aside and put this country ahead where it needs to be. And I'm confident that we'll be able to take it further. Waziri, I know it's time for Adhan, and I know you, knowing you on a personal level, mambo yote unaweza kucheza nao, lakini saumu huwezi kucheza nayo. Sije ukaja shida baadaye ukanikanyagia mambo yangu ya blue economy, kwa sababu nilikufanya uwe na saumu kali. Kwa unyenyekevu, hawa watu ulinirithisha wewe. Njoo karibu uweze kuwasalimia. Na as the CS is going to speak, I also want to recognize my brother that we also served with in Parliament, Ndugu Faisal, and the Speaker of the County Assembly of Mombasa, my brother Harub as well. Thank you very much.